So, what are your thoughts
Not
on
at all.
masculinity in general?
I think the word alpha has been abused. You know, I think chivalry has gotten lost along the way. Um, I think there are very few gentlemen left. I just thought I could really bring something to this character. Also because I would not have cast myself in it.
And how can actors support writers?
Producers can, you know. Uh, there's no point for actors championing writers. I just, किसी का अच्छा PR कर दिया. Sure, that is possible. But why do that and then forget?
Hi, Ali. Shreyas this side. Welcome to Cinema Express.
I
First of all,
actually.
congratulations for the third season. It's really exciting. Finally, it's coming, and we all can get to see it in in the next 15 days. I wanted to begin by asking you, how has this journey been for you since 2018 when the first season came out, to now when the third season is about to be released?
Very rewarding, yeah. Very, very, very. It's just been a very nice pillar on one side of my career that has just been giving. Uh, and that includes the show, the enrichment that I get as an actor, the experimenting that I do, the audience, the love that we get from there. बहुत अच्छा लगता है. And of course, and because of that, I can focus on so many other things. Um, you know, almost fearlessly.
Hmm. Makes sense. And when you read the script for the first season, what were your reactions about, what your thoughts about Guddu Bhaiya and others? And did you think that the show
I'll
would be so popular?
No, no, not at all. But I remember I knew the team was very cool and they had a great vision. And we had seen that vision in Fukre. So the directors I had never worked with before, the writers I'd never worked with before, but I got a sense of something very different. मैंने उस वक्त ये format work करते देखा था हॉलीवुड में. So I knew that this is just about like just a matter of time. तो मुझे याद है उस वक्त कोई फिल्में भी थी जो जिनके डायरेक्टर्स कह रहे थे तुम यार ये सब छोड़ो तुम अभी फिल्म करो मेरी. But I just thought I could really bring something to this character. Also because I would not have cast myself in it. Natural जो progression होता है. Um,
Why would you say so?
and I thought because I mean if I had not known me, I would not cast me from the image that Ali Fazal had before that.
I,
Uh, it's totally different, and that's why I'm grateful to this anti-casting that happened in my case. Yeah, I thought that
right,
that really helped.
right. And your character Guddu Bhaiya has some extremely violent scenes in across three seasons. Were there instances while reading them or while enacting them that made you like flinch or make you think that the violence is being glorified?
Not about glorified, but I just generally am थोड़ा averse to it. तो तो मेरे लिए थोड़ा hard हो जाता था. Uh, but more than anything, it's the logic of it that I've always fought and argued about. तो मेरे सबसे ज्यादा the longest conversations on set are with Gurmeet, who's our director. I'm sure you'll get a very interesting insight from him because he'll tell you we used to have sometimes shoot रुक जाती थी. तो
Hmm.
I have to get into the really the truth of it, the reason of it. What point are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Um, not because it's some tantrum that I'm throwing, but I just feel like इतना तो responsibility बनता है हमारा कि I as an actor know that this is the natural progression of this character in this context. That वो बंदूक उठाएगा और चलाएगा. ये एक यहाँ तक पहुंचने के लिए उसका संतुलन कहाँ कहाँ से गुजरा है, क्यों गुजरा है, कैसे इधर आया. But these are personal things. Like as an actor, I'm sure every actor does that, or some version of it. That's just prep, like, and having it's a very, very we've had a very, very collaborative set. And that's something I take pride in. Um, this whole set of Mirzapur, the team has been very inviting to suggestions, to collaborations from both ends.
Just now आप कह रहे थे कि कैसे lot of other shows that mimic the style of Mirzapur came after it released. Uh, there have been a lot of action crime shows in the recent years on OTT. Do you feel that currently it's going through a content paralysis where only similar kind of stuff is coming out?
हमारे हम तो वैसे हम मतलब फॉर्मूला फिल्में और कंटेंट तो वी रियली डू दैट, इट्स ऑलमोस्ट सीजनल। जो चल गया उसके 5 और बनते हैं, या 10 और बनेंगे, until the last 3 4 fail and then somebody समझ अच्छा अब ये ट्राई करते हैं, या ये इधर रुख बदल रहा है ऑडियंस का, फ्लेवर का। वो ट्रायल एंड एरर तो काफी टाइम से चल रहा है। आई डोंट थिंक अभी ये कुछ नया हुआ है, जिस द मीडियम इज चेंज। फिल्मों में भी यही हो रहा था, जब एक्शन होती है तो एक्शन एक्शन चल रही है। जब याद है आपको फुकरे आई थी, तो उसके टाइम कितने थी मल्टीपल फ्रेंड्स की कहानियां, कॉमेडी पेपर्स आए थे,
And
एकदम से बहुत आए। तो दैट आई डोंट हैव अ सोल्यूशन फॉर दैट। आई कैन suggest that maybe we can start taking risks, but there's an audience that you are looking at. You know,
hmm,
there are such big, big films that have not worked. We
yeah,
don't know. I recently saw Maidan. I thought it was such a good film. I've never seen sport recorded like that
hmm,
in cinema on the celluloid. मतलब मैं स्पोर्ट्समैन हूँ, तो मुझे तो बड़ा मजा आया देखते हुए।
right. One of the other things that is associated with Guddu Bhaiya is his hyper masculinity. And there is this raging debate about toxic masculinity in films that is going on. What do you think? Would you associate yourself with someone like Guddu Bhaiya in real life?
What is toxic masculinity? How would you define it? What is that hard time understanding the definition?
When your gender becomes a barrier for other people, uh, or it creates certain violent um instances for other people, which are not reasonable
Uh, so you're saying for other people or for the other gender?
for everyone, for even the
For
person who's
everyone.
going through it.
So basically, I think that, so yeah, mm, I think more than that, it's a sense of entitlement, right? Uh, that comes in. But
आप वैसे कैरेक्टर से एसोसिएट करोगे इन रियल लाइफ? व्हाट आर योर थॉट्स ऑन दैट?
wow, I don't know. I don't think so. I wouldn't want to. I think. Um, I don't think we're anything close to that in Mirzapur.
So what are your thoughts
Not
on
at all.
masculinity in general?
Um, I think masculinity needs to be preserved and taken care of and nurtured more tentatively than it has been in the recent few years. I think the word alpha has been abused. You know, I think chivalry has gotten lost along the way. Um, I think there are very few gentlemen left. Men have stopped taking responsibility of their own clothes. We don't dress up well anymore. I think that's important. And at the same time, masculinity isn't complete without femininity. And we all have that side to us. We come from mothers' wombs. So yeah, we just have to own it. And that's it. When it comes to playing a part, those are parts. The way you approach them, the way you play them is your choice. Those choices have to come from a place of honesty and truthful. In my case, yeah, I am masculine in every aspect. At least I like to think so. And I'm proud of that. It's not toxic.
Beautiful. Love your answer.
I
Uh,
hope.
Talking about the performance of your performance in the series as an actor, when a show becomes so popular, does it have any kind of effect on your performance? Does it make you more conscious कि okay मेरा काम
What what makes me conscious?
uh, to see that the show is getting so popular and it is
Oh,
releasing so many years? Does it make you conscious as an actor when you perform?
नहीं नहीं यार, वो परफॉर्मेंस तो आई थिंक लाइक अब कितना 1.5 साल हो गया और 2 साल हो गया अभी शूट किए हुए. सो आई डोंट थिंक दैट. I think at that point we're so focused on just driving the story forward and excited about listening to the new season. We don't. There's no thinking about how big the show is or how the audience will respond, because also the audience is responding through the years. They don't stop
Yeah, on
and
the
they don't let
comments.
us forget. Yeah, yeah. So it's almost like एक सिलसिला है जो चल रहा, साथ में ही चल रहे हैं.
Yeah,
Um, I just, yeah, and I feel it requires that amount of focus that eventually it comes out and people can sit back and watch something, nice. Has to be, the word has to be defined.
and how can actors support writers?
Producers can, you uh, there's no point for actors championing writers, like just, किसी को किसी का अच्छा PR कर दिया, sure, that is possible. But why do that and then forget?
Hmm.
It's like cleaning up the Versova beach. हम मैं भी कर चुका हूँ. बहुत लोग करते हैं, बट हम कर ही रहे हैं. बट जनता आके उसको गंदा भी तो कर रही है, उसको रोकने का कुछ हल नहीं मिल रहा. मैं वो बात कर रहा हूँ कि इधर ये बेसिक बेस का थोड़ा हल निकाले हम.
Hmm.
एनीवे,
Lastly, lastly,
डिफरेंट डिफरेंट
yeah,
डायरेक्शन.
as you said,
या
you are producers can do a lot, and you are in fact have turned a producer with Richa Chadha, and your film Girls Will Be Girls is doing so much well internationally at festivals, and would
या
be
या we just won 2 awards again. Yeah,
exactly,
very
exactly.
excited. Yeah.
Every other week it's winning something, and it's really good to see. So, मेरा again सवाल वही रहा कि as a producer, when you're starting this new journey, what are some of the things that you'd want to change in the industry?
Wow. I mean, like we said, charity begins at home. We really hope that we can do it locally on our own production sets. And also we're very new with the baby steps into productions. एक फिल्म बाहर आई है और कुछ चीजों पे काम चल रहा है अंदर. But the hope is that we can at least bring some democracy and equality amongst our technicians. Uh, we're very proud of our the undercurrent program that we run for girl gaffers. It's a first of its kind, to train Indian women in gaffing, in lighting. Um, we did this season 1 2 years back. I think now we're resuming again, and it's got a grant from the Berlinale, the festival. Um, so yeah, we're really hoping that we find lots and lots of girls who can just come in and train to be gaffers. But that's just one aspect. Slowly, slowly, going to work on others as well.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Ali, for this lovely conversation, and all the best for Mirzapur 3 and all that you do in future.
Thanks, man. Thank you.